A lot of ruckus, a lot of traction has been gained by opposition party on this issue. Siddharth.
No, I think this is not the right way of putting it, because I don't think that a lot of traction is being gained in this issue. Rather, a lot of disappointment that has been attracted by the opposition. The country, works on some principles, on some rules, and the opposition should also come up with a solution-oriented approach. We should come up with, ways wherein they actually seek answers to some questions. What happened today on the streets of Delhi was totally, unwarranted. The Election Commission is inviting you, not just one or two, 30 of the MPs from the opposition, which could have represented all parties. All parties could have come together and represented whatever issues they had. Rather, the opposition chose to take it to the streets, not go and meet the Election Commission, which is surprising, because if you have issues with the Election Commission, then the minimum that one would do is meet the Election Commission to raise such issues. And they said that we will only meet if 300 MPs are invited by the Election Commission. Now, this is just absurd. When you do an India Alliance meeting, you don't call 300 MPs. You do it with 30 leaders. Now, you want to meet the Election Commission, you want 300 MPs to go. So here or there, you want that no solution should be arrived at. You don't want any answers should be given. If Rahul Gandhi believes to what he's claiming and what he's alleging on the Election Commission, forget the rules of the Constitution which mandate him to come on oath. It is a citizen's call that why would one leader would not want to come on oath?
Siddharth, you made one point.
Once you don't want to do that, it itself raises questions that there's something very wrong with these allegations of the Congress party.
So Siddharth has raised the point in this debate that the 30 people were called, 30 people should have gone. Suleiman Mohammed Khan, please respond to this. 30 people were called by the EC, 30 leaders could have gone. Suleiman.
Yeah, that's okay. So, the whole fight and the whole protest march today was against what the vote chori has been done by the Election Commission to, put BJP into advantageous position so that BJP can easily win election it has won in, very recent past. And that is what we are saying. And our leader, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, has an whole public display. He has shown how the votes have been manipulated, the voter list has been manipulated. It is for the Election Commission to come out clean on that. That is the point. Secondly, if the opposition wants that a delegation of 300 MPs want to meet him, what is the problem? Isn't the Election Commission can discuss with individual MPs if they have a grievance with this? So.
But where will the meeting be held? I mean, you have also been part of multiple delegations. 300 people in a room, Suleiman. Come on, you know that. How can you have a sort of a constructive?
Forget the delegation now. No, forget the delegation. I am saying why Election Commission wants a representation. We are saying there is a manipulation. We have shown it. You come out clean. Why?
But there are two different things. My question to you was, why not 30? That was my question. आप लोग 30 लोग जाके मिल सकते थे.
I am saying no 30, no 300, all gone. I am saying Election Commission to come clean. And it's not about Rahul Gandhi, it's not about Narendra Modi, it's about no one. It's about the people of the country, every individual. One person, one vote. About the saving of the Constitution. Election Commission, who is the savior of, fair, free and fair election, has hit at the, root of the free and fair election to give benefit to the BJP. In connivance with the BJP, Election Commission has done this.
So a lot of people are also asking, why is affidavit not being signed?
Why should we give? Why? Why? For what reason? We have shown it. And there is also a limitation of affidavit to be given in 30 days. Forget that limitation. Even if there is time to give it an affidavit, we will not give, and we are not going to give it.
Okay.
Election Commission has to come out clean.
Okay, so you're saying Election Commission has to come out clean. Ajit, my question is very simple. What sort of a response should come from Election Commission? There's an affidavit which has been submitted by EC. It has been reproduced by newspapers. The graphics are running. I don't want to get into the details of it. EC has made it very clear that, they're not bound by law in context of producing the list. If you go by the editorials of newspapers today, a lot of different views have been taken. What is your view? What should be the response of EC in context of this SIR and roll revision controversy?
Look, Karthik, I believe I've been covering elections for all my life. I believe that the role of the election commission is as an umpire, and umpire has to be fair between both the players, right? Both sides. Now, the problem with the election commission is it is using Article 324 as a shield. It goes on every time to the Supreme Court and it says, I am not legally bound. After all, look at the convention in India. Law is not merely as stated. There is a convention. For the first time, 65 lakh voters' names have been deleted in the SIR. Okay, let's assume 20 lakh are dead. What about the rest? When you kind of arbitrarily define within a 25 days period that these voters have permanently shifted, you have to define what that means. These are all workers who presumably have moved away. We don't know. But it is the onus is on the election commission to play the umpire. It has to tell the world, it has to tell the Supreme Court, it has to tell the petitioners, it has to tell the public that it is not playing games under Article 324 as its shield. That the election commission has to do. It cannot.
Leaders and opposition are also making vague charges. For example, I think day before yesterday, Sharad Pawar spoke about 2 people meeting him in 116 Maharashtra elections. Ideally, he should have declared the names. For the benefit of democracy, he should have declared the names. Kaun do log milne aaye the?
See, these are small issues. There are 25 parties. If the election commission only allows 30 MPs, which means one from each party, maybe they...
Okay. I think the line is frozen. Mr. Anil Verma, your opening comments on this?
What exactly is your question?
I was asking you opening comments on this entire SIR debate where the opposition is saying that the process in itself has become discredited, and the EC is saying that when we invite you, you don't come. When we invite 30 people, you said we want to come with 300 people. When we say sign the affidavit and give it to me, you don't sign the affidavit and give it to me. So where is this going?
Karthike, yes. From my childhood, we have been hearing about many problems with the electoral rolls, many problems with the election process, many problems with the technologies used by the election commission. And let us assume that in such a big country like ours, there are problems in each and every constituency because there are humans and there are human errors. Of course, the onus lies always with the election commission, but the fact is that most of the people who are working under the state government, and they are, much of that is also to be borne by the state governments. So that's a collective exercise, big collective exercise. Now, the one thing which is very important in this entire issue is the review that is being taken, intensive review that is being taken, that the first qualification of an adult franchise is that one has to be a citizen of India. So the constitution says that one has to be a citizen of India to vote. Rest everybody knows. Now the question is that this has to be, who will verify that a person is a citizen of India? Of course, the Supreme Court will not come. There are no other mechanism. When the voter list is being formed, obviously there has to be some institution which has to ensure that only the citizens of India are included. That is one thing. And two, my opening comment, as you said, is that there are differences of opinion in democracy, and that is well taken. But the issue is that everything has to be either talked about in a cool manner or demonstrated on a street. So if we are a student and doing student union elections and making halla gulla, that is the kind of thing that we have been watching from our school days.